everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciarra, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with another pick a card, and this is actually a bi-weekly reading, because I know some of you were wanting me to kind of do a little bit more of the weekly reading sort of thing. So this is covering the dates, basically the last 2 full weeks of the month of August. So we're dealing with the 16th through to the 29th. And one of the things that we have going on in this particular week, of course, is the new moon in Leo. So as always, I'm going to mention just a little bit about, what this new moon in Leo's time period is kind of good for magic wise, if there's certain things you guys want to work at, manifest. So looking this over, of course, it is on a Wednesday here, which is the 19th. So Wednesdays are ruled by Mercury, which of course is the planet of communication. So it's going to deal a lot with healing and the mind. It's good for magics involving mental issues, learning, higher education, addictions, communications, travel, young people, messages, perception, self-expression, artists, poets, and writers. And the energy is going to be male and masculine. So then, of course, we have that compared up with, of course, the moon in Leo. And with that energy, that's also very masculine energy. So it's going to be a very good time to work with anything dealing in authority, power over others, courage, fertility, or childbirth, healing rituals for things that have to do with the upper back, the spine, the heart. Also, Leo is very well known for dealing with and ruling things that are related to creativity. Again, those sort of like expressive, creative outlets. So again, this is definitely a new moon for anybody who wants to manifest anything, I feel like career-wise, especially when it comes to helping to boost their own self-worth, independence, confidence. Like, this is the new moon definitely to be working and thinking about those things, starting those things. So of course, we have 4 piles here. So for pile 1, we have the Super 7 stone. For pile 2, we have Prenhite with Epidite. We have, for pile 3, Rose Quartz. And for pile 4, we have Mookaite Jasper. So as always, this is still a general reading. So if a card or a message does not resonate, then that might not be the right message for you. But if you are drawn to more than one pile, that could mean there are more than one message within that pile or within this whole entire reading that are meant for you to hear. And again, it might just be one particular card, one little blurb of a message that is the thing that's going to resonate, while the rest may not necessarily resonate, is what I'm getting at here. So of course, if you'd like to help support this channel in any way, there's going to be various links down below to my Patreon, which definitely, if you guys want to get exclusive tarot content, including exclusive ad-free videos over there, as well as blog posts. I'm working on a blog series that's going to be delving deep into and learning more about the tarot, teaching you guys what I'm learning about it, and answering questions, anything like that. And there's also going to be, there's a special tier on there if you guys would like a very nicely discounted 1-question reading every month. There are spots still available for that option, but again, it's first come, first serve, much like my personal readings, which you have, there's information down below that you guys can look at to know more about how to book those kind of readings. I've actually just recently included a new type of love reading to the options, so if you guys are interested in that, definitely do shoot me a message and I can go ahead and provide you with that information about personal readings. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. For those of you who picked pile 1 here with the Super 7 stone, we're going to go ahead and actually start, as always, by looking at your charms for these 2 particular weeks, the last weeks in August, and see what it is you need to know. Actually, wait, let me grab that and bring that down here. Let's see. Pile 1, what do they need to know from the 16th to 29th of August? Okay. So, what we got here? Well, definitely, Your heart chakra is going to be very, very important in these 2 weeks. Definitely be working on that heart chakra, activating it, opening it up to new possibilities. For some of you, there needs to be definitely more healing done within there. I also feel like getting out in nature is going to be more important. Bring in the nature is what I'm getting. Like, you guys need to work on not only like being more active and going outside more in that, in healthy, correct ways, because again, we're still dealing with a pandemic across certain parts of the world, so just be careful. But I also feel like bringing more of nature within your home is very important. So more like houseplants, opening up your windows more often, letting in the breeze if you can. Let's see what else we have here. We have a ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. So again, for the last weeks in August, definitely be working on expanding yourself, pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. Again, some of you need to really look at your natal chart and understand what is happening between your north node and your south node. Because again, you might be staying too much in the safe and the comfortable that is your south node and not pushing more into what is your destiny in this life, which is the north. Let's see. Wow, we have 2 A's. I don't know why that meme came to mind. That particular, I can't remember what anime it's from, but there's that particular anime meme that's like, ay. I don't remember. It's like a cute little kawaii, like Lolita looking girl, and she's like blonde hair, and she's going like that. I don't know why that came to mind, but maybe that makes sense to somebody. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. We have an admirers concealing their affections for you. Ooh. How about another fortune? Lucky numbers 16, 48, 8, 4, 24, and 54. So definitely the number 4 might be very significant in these last 2 weeks for you guys. Do you believe? Endurance and persistence will be rewarded. So again, if you believe it, it can manifest. But again, you have to persevere and you have to live in accord with what it is you believe in if you want that to manifest. Believing is not just all it takes to make something happen. You actually need to still put action towards whatever that is. Let's see. Develop the power of listening. We also have let things come to you. Again, it's like you live in accord, you do your actions, but then you kind of release the expectation because again, you trust in the universe, like, hey, this is what I want, X, Y, and Z. I trust you to bring it to me, and now I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm just going to keep living my life, and I'm going to work on myself to try to get me to those goals. And I, hope that universe will bring me and help me to get there. So let's see what else we got here. There is pleasure in the pathless woods. Oh my God, look at that. When I was talking all about like you need to connect more with nature, and literally there is pleasure in the pathless woods. So going out, maybe going on a path that you've never tried before. I'm getting a sense of that just overall for your life, not even just like literally like going to a trail that you've never been to, but the beauty of the soul is constant, continuous, and endless. And we have compassion will make you beautiful. Let's see, we also have the zodiac signs of Capricorn, which is all about ambitious. And we have Cancer with imagination. So yeah, be more ambitious about what you can imagine and what you can dream up. Because again, you can achieve that. It may be like a slow and steady wins the race kind of situation. I also feel like maybe some of you are going to be traveling more around the USA or something, or again, you're just going to be traveling more to different places than you were before. We also have the message of daddy's girl, so maybe your father's significant, maybe certain expectations your father placed on you. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I feel like some of you have been too shy, you're hiding you're hiding your light under a bushel or something. It's like you have way more creativity and way more things that you can accomplish, but you're kind of just sitting on it right now. You're trying to like hide it in a way. There's a lot of beauty within your heart. I see that, there's connections here that you haven't manifested yet. And we have start today. Exactly. There's no perfect time to start living the life you want. The perfect time is now. I see prosperity coming for you guys. Your ancestors are definitely here. There's things from the past that, again, you need to work through and kind of release. Again, you guys maybe need to go on a vacation, or you're kind of isolating yourself. You're in your own space. But even if you are in your own space and you are like more of an introverted, like quiet person, you still have to have that ambition. You still have to be driving yourself. Even if you are on just like your own little tiny island, you have to become the big fish in the pond, even if you are the only fish. Does that make sense? I don't know why that just came through. But anyway, and I see this daisy, which just makes me think of the new song by Ashinko, which is Daisy. So I don't know, Daisy's on your nightstand. I don't know. Go check out that song if you want to know more. Anyway, let's go ahead and start going into your tarot for these 2 weeks. So we have Temperance, and look, we got those jellyfish. We also have the 10 of Wands. So maybe your mother is a significant. Maybe for some of you pick this pile, your father wasn't around when you were younger. Maybe it's like it was a single mother or single father situation. We also have the Tower here. Italy. I don't know why that came to mind. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, foreign connections, travel. So a foreigner from a foreign place might be significant. And we have the 9 of Swords. So I definitely get the sense here, guys, that, you know, in these 2 weeks, there's some shit. There's some baggage, again, from the past that's coming up. Things that had to do with maybe your family, that you're working on healing through. But you can do it. Maybe there's certain responsibilities. You need to strike a better balance within your life. You're kind of too all over the place, or you're too much in one area, not in another. And you need to strike that balance, because you can definitely be a master manifester, because that Temperance card is like an elevated, more extreme version of the Magician. It's like a divine alchemist. Your DNA is activating. You have to let go of the stress and the drama that you're holding on to. You need to tear down the tower and rebuild from the foundations. You need to spend more time mothering and nurturing yourself. And I definitely feel for maybe like a few of you, there's definitely a possibility or chance of meeting somebody new who comes from a foreign place or has foreign ideas from you. Or again, this is about you becoming that person for yourself and introducing yourself to a new world of possibility and options. Clear out the rats in the attic. I don't know. There's something about like pests, things that are hanging around that no longer belong. I'm just getting a sense of that. Let's see. For areas within kind of your natal chart in your life that might be highlighted in these 2 weeks, we have Mars with action, with desire, impulse, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, energy, or engine, potency, willpower, motor, sex drive. And you also have Pluto here with transformation. So renewal, inner resources, basic instinct, motivation, personal power, evolution, compositing, cycles, death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, and extremes. It's funny because both of these planets are actually related to Scorpio, because originally, in ancient astrology, Mars was the ruling planet for Scorpio as well. So there's a lot here that has to do with that scorpionic energy. I feel like obviously transformation is required here. You are going to go through, there's some sort of action, something that's going to occur that's going to really heat you up, that's going to trigger a reaction, a kind of explosion. Again, I'm getting the sense of fire, explosion, lava, like volcanoes here for sure. And it's like you have to rein in that control. You have to find a balance between what is like, I don't know why I'm doing this particular motion of like, it's like something like locking to place, and like holding like that. I don't know what's significant about that, but it's just coming through. You need to let go of the suspicion. You need to let go of fear, any kind of obsessions. Again, you need to let go of those things that you're holding on to so tightly that are keeping you held down. And again, once you clear out the old, the unnecessary things, it leaves room for something new and grand to come in. I also feel like for some of you, it's like what drives you sexually, what you're into, what kind of taboos, or like the occult, or again, like the darker things that people may not understand, or certain kinks or whatever it is. It's like, you need to finally embrace those aspects of yourself, because somebody is definitely going to appreciate those things about you. Let's see what else we got here. We got a Kiwi here for you guys with the 6 of Autumn. So this is saying your success and prosperity and have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money and reputable charities. So obviously, if you guys have come into some prosperity or some success recently, definitely spread the generosity around. You might also be getting a lot of messages from your guides in the form of white feathers. You might be seeing feathers or floating feathers a lot more. Or again, you might be finding coins randomly on the ground. Like, I feel like that's a significant synchronicity for you guys that you need to pay attention to, because like, no little bit is not what is it that's trying to come through? Every little bit is worth saving, or every little bit is worth considering. So it's like, if you do see a coin on the ground, pick it up. Don't just toss it aside. Like, every little bit counts is what I'm getting here. Also, some of you, maybe you're going to be traveling on a scholarship, or there's something here about higher education. Again, it may not be it might not be coming up soon, but it might be something here in the future that you guys are working towards. We also have the High Priestess here. So look at that. We had Pluto here with the transformation. We had this beautiful blue butterfly here. So yeah, that transformation is still very much coming here. You're coming in more to your own power and your more intuition. Whatever your relationship was with like a certain parent, family member, you need to make sure that you're working on balancing your own inner masculine and feminine aspects, especially the ones that were instilled in you via your parent, a parental figure. Some of you need to connect more to that mother archetype, while others of you need to connect more to the father archetype. So this is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So obviously, trusting in your intuition is vital. There's also a lot here with like divine timing at play, because again, we have kind of contradicting messages here with action being thrown out, but then the High Priestess as the snowy owl coming up saying, no, it's time for pause, it's time to reflect. And even your charms felt like they were kind of showing that weird juxtaposition where it's like it's a push and pull between wanting to take action but then also needing to like go within and reflect. So there could be definitely, that's part of the struggle that you guys are trying to master here. So let's see what kind of spirit guides are coming out for you. And so we have Mercury with open communication. So get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. So obviously you guys need to be working on your throat chakra as well, speaking more from the heart. Because there's messages, there's things that you guys have been holding on to for too long, and that you need to just be more open about communicating in your relationships, to yourself, maybe something you need to say to a parental figure. We also have Odin with psychic insight. So your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So you have two cards already popping up that are telling you need to listen to your intuition. You need to follow your intuition and the impulses that you have within. And I feel like once you do finally listen, you connect and you open up that channel of communication between yourself and the divine, that is when you'll find the steps and the resources to take the correct actions that you need to. Let's see what else for your moon cards here. Oh my God. So we have emotions are running high with the super moon. So obviously there's a lot that's going to be happening in these two particular weeks that are going to really, again, I feel like they're going to spark your emotions very highly. It could get very heated. It could be very, you can maybe get very angry. A dry mouth. I don't know why that came to mind. But we also have a time to give rather than to take with the new moon with Virgo. That's very much the message from the Kiwi about giving back, about, being generous, maybe taking time to volunteer or to work on something. Or again, giving back to the universe what it is that you want for yourself without expecting something in return. We also have your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn, and that's pretty crazy because, again, you guys got the Capricorn charm in your charm. So maybe some of you are indeed Capricorns, or you have Capricorn or Cancer or Virgo somewhere in your chart. Definitely pay special attention to where your Mercury is in your natal chart. And it's funny because, again, this new moon happening on the 19th is on Wednesday, which is ruled by Mercury. So that might be this new moon might be very significant because we have two of them coming up for you to work with that energy. Let's see what else we have here. So We have waterfall with effortless. Yeah, you need to work on just letting things happen naturally. Let the water tumble down in its own natural way. Don't be trying to control it so much. You just need to kind of let it go how it will and just let things be effortless. If it's too much of a struggle, if it's too much work, and especially if it's somebody else's work that can be done in their own time, don't be taking on other people's work or their responsibilities. Let's see. We also have the Desert Prince with survival false promises. You guys are working through issues of people who gave you a lot of false promises in the past, or maybe even false promises that you told yourself, like, oh yeah, I'm going to take action on my dreams. You know, I'm going to set these goals. I'm going to do all these things, but then you never actually do them. And so it's like because you feel like you can't kind of give into your desires because it's like a struggle to survive. But I feel like, again, there's maybe some sort of generosity or a gift going to be, or again, a loan or a grant or scholarship or something that's going to be given to you that's going to open up an opportunity to allow some of you to finally go out and do that thing that you want to do. It's like it is really a gift being given to you on like a silver platter here that you can take advantage of. But I feel like some of you are going to hesitate to do it because you are going to have your inner doubts come up from all of your past experience, trying to overwhelm you, try to stress you out about it. It's like, no, let it go. Everything will work out how it is meant to. And I definitely feel like it may have something to do with traveling to a foreign place. Stop worrying about it. Everything will work out. Even if weird, unexpected mishaps happen along the way, it will all pay off in the end. We also have the winged wise ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. See, literally, like there is a miracle coming from you, from your guides. And I was talking about those messages and those gifts coming from the universe with like seeing the feathers or finding coins. Literally, there might be some sort of prosperity or gift. Maybe you're going to win the lottery for maybe one of you. That will be the case, like something crazy like that. Oh, look, and there is a white feather right there. No shit. But yeah, it's like your guides are here. They're trying to help you. They're trying to aid you. And again, you just have to kind of relinquish control, because I feel like some of you pick this pile of kind of control freaks sometimes, just to call you out. So again, you gotta have to let go, gotta loosen it up a little bit, and allow some of the divine help to come in. Again, trust your intuition about that. We also have here the fire fairy with creative action, optimism. Yeah, be optimistic. I feel like you guys have some of you have very creative and powerful ideas. You have a thirst for knowledge. You want to discover more. You're very communicative. You're very excitable about things that catch your interest. But it's like, again, I feel like there's some kind of thing from the past, or again, this struggle with survival that stops you from actually achieving your full potential. So for some little love messages here for what you need to know for these 2 weeks, we have spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And we have take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So yeah, that kind of plays into that optimism card that we got for you guys as well. It's like some of you, there's an opportunity to go through a portal here. And it's like, I keep seeing this imagery of the water and like going through a doorway. So I feel like, yeah, some of you, that travel aspect just keeps coming up, but there is a strong connection with somebody. And I feel like it's somebody who is at a great distance from you that you need to take a chance on. Don't be a pessimist about it. Give it a chance, because there's something there. There's something that is connected to a past life or past situation, or again, just something miraculous that you can learn from this person to help further you more in your life here. So again, you need to come from and move forward from a place of love and trust, and miraculous things will occur. So for your final messages here, we have Lady Luna's magic, synchronize with lunar time and energy. See, that working with this particular new moon is very significant for some of you. Maybe even some of you have Leo, like a Leo moon, or maybe you are a Leo or something, and that it's going to be a very powerful new moon for you. But like the moon cycles in general are very significant. We had the High Priestess here as well. So it's like you're very affected by these kind of cycles, and you yourself go in cycles like this. So realize it and pay attention and utilize the power that you can through that. We also have Osiris with renewal, and we had the Egyptian like the pyramids and stuff show up in that Desert Prince as well. So maybe there's some significance between you guys and Egypt, maybe like Egypt studies or something. We also have, how do you say this, Garuda with travel. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. So Garuda is, I believe he is a god. I believe it's Shiva, rides. Again, if I fuck that up, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's who he is. So anyway, we have renewal and we have travel. Through travel, you're going to be renewed. There's definitely massive transformation here. There's angelic guidance coming through. It's like your angels, you have very close angels and guides, and I just keep seeing all this imagery with feathers, black feathers, white feathers, wings of all sort are just spread throughout this whole entire spread of cards. So it's like, you can take off and you can soar, but you have to believe that you have the power to fly, is what I'm getting here. So that is all the messages that I'm getting for this particular pile for these 2 weeks in August. So if this resonated, please do drop a like, comment down below. Please do check out my Patreons. If you'd like to help support my Patreon and become a patron, I would be forever eternally grateful. And you guys will get access to a lot of fun little things, including art-wise, tarot-wise, all that great stuff. And it really does help to support this channel and its continued growth. And of course, there's information about personal readings with me or my Pisces twins. So if you guys are interested in any of that, please do check out the links, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 2 with the Prenite with Apodite Stone, we're going to go ahead and jump into your reading, and we're going to start off with some charms for you guys for what you need to know for these 2 weeks of August, from the 16th to the 29th. What do you guys need to know? All right. So what we got here? We got, well, it's either a 9 or it's a 6. So the number 9 or the number 6 might be very significant for some of you. Let's see what else we have. We have an S. We have a W. And we have an I, so I don't know what the significance of those letters are, but you guys got them. We also have, I remember the pizza man, and it is a good memory. So maybe a lot of you are going to be very much reminiscing in these 2 weeks. I feel like maybe some of you are even holding on to regrets, like you wish you would have done that thing in the past. And maybe there's even an opportunity for you guys to kind of redeem yourself and kind of take that chance to do that thing or say that thing to that person that you always meant to say. And it's like, don't do it with the expectation of maybe something coming from it, but just like to get it off your chest, I feel like is kind of significant. Let's see, we have nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. You guys don't need to stress out, and you don't need to rush so much. It's like, fucking chill. Like, you don't need to go a million miles. Like, everything can get done if you just stop for a second, reevaluate, and like, okay, like, yeah, this is what I can accomplish today. This is what's in my power in this moment. And everything that is out of my power is out of my power, and I don't need to worry about it. Lift people up to their potential and higher self. And we have, we are born wise, we are born complete. You are not an incomplete person. You are not missing any parts. You just haven't unlocked them yet. Let's see. Ooh, and that was hiding under there. Yeah, like you need to engage with that self-confidence. Your solar plexus chakra, you're kind of hiding it. It might be kind of slow or sluggish is what I'm getting. You kind of need to activate that more. You need to be more confident. More confident. Let's see. A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. This one just wants to come out right now for this reading. So, yeah, it's like, you guys, you are meant for so much more. So you got to just be confident. You got to put yourself out there. And it's like, hey, if people don't fucking like what you do or that's their fucking problem. It's not your problem. And you don't need to feel bad about that. It's like, you're not going to please everybody, and that's just life. But it's like, should you let that stop you from you enjoying your life? No. That person, if it upsets their day, that's because they're letting it upset their day. When really it's like they're wasting their own energy. I feel like that's what you guys need to realize. It's like, where are you placing your energy? Because are you placing it in the right spot? there's definitely some mystical ability within you guys, I feel like, but it's like it's all corked up. Like you guys have Empress and Emperor energy within you, and you can like create and inspire others to do more. And you're very, very creative. I feel like you can strike that balance between your masculine and feminine aspects, and you have the ideas and you have the drive for the action, and you just need to get that one little spark to just push you forward, and it's like what will come from it is going to be amazing. Beautiful growth, beautiful warmth. Definitely some of you could be dancers. You're very creative. You guys could be writers. You're writing a book. You have a story within you that you want to leash out. Maybe some of you are artists. I just get the sense that this is like a very creative group. Like you have creative ideas. Maybe you're really good at chess, or you're a very good athlete. Like there's something you're very, very good at, but you're kind of sleeping on it. Maybe you are really a singer at heart. It's like there's just something that you can do, that you have the ability, but you're just missing that one little bit, and that one little bit is your own self-confidence to believe that you can do it, is what I'm getting. We also have the zodiac sign of Pisces, dreamy, imaginative. We have intuition. Listen to your intuition. It is there. Maybe you have Pisces somewhere in your natal chart. Look at where it is. Like, again, I feel like you can tap into that other world in between the veils, and you can get so much inspiration from there, especially because we have a lot of the high priestess energy coming through here. It's like the puzzle pieces are there, and you have Bast. Bast is present. So maybe, in fact, we have 2 cats. So it's like the cats are very much known, and they're kind of symbolically shown as independence, confidence. Like cats don't give a fuck if you like them or you dislike them, because they're just going to do what they're going to do. So it's like, I feel like that's important. Bass is very much connected to femininity, fertility. She is kind of like this Empress energy in a lot of ways. She's also... She has her ferocious and her strong side as well. Like she can take on a battle, and then also a very sexual side as well can be found within her. So it's like, I feel like you guys need to kind of combine all these elements and kind of give yourself a glow up, is what I'm getting. Unlock the secrets of your own heart and really claim what it is that brings you life. And again, don't, maybe that's part of this. It's like, you guys are thinking about doing something, and it's like, you're, hemming and hawing about it. You know what? If you're hemming and hawing about it, just do the thing. Because you don't want to look back and regret that you never did that thing. Or at least you never gave it a shot. You never gave it a chance to even try. It's like, if you're thinking about doing something, just give it a shot. Give it a try. Because what's the worst that can happen? You can fail. You don't enjoy it. Well, guess what? That's just a natural part of life. And it's like, you're going to fail a million times in a million different things. But it's like, should that stop you from doing it and never trying? No, you should try regardless, because you're going to gain something important from it, whether it's a success or not. And that's what matters, is like, did you learn something important from it? If you did, then that was worth all the time in the world. So that's just what I'm getting off the charms alone. So let's go ahead and dive into, like, pay attention to your dreams, because like, if you're attracted to this stone, you might want to use it as a dream stone. It is one of my favorite ones to use, because it really does, at least for me personally, and I am a Pisces, so that might resonate for some people, really like activated and worked very well in meditations as well as for dreams enhancing. So it's like, it's a good stone if you guys are interested. So let's talk about your tarot for these 2 weeks. So we got the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about independence. Yeah, there's beautiful opportunities. It's like, you can cultivate and you can grow the garden, and it's like, in knowing that you can do it yourself is perfectly great. But it's like, I feel like, because others see you doing the thing, it's like they'll be inspired to join along with it, because it's like, it will excite them too, and they'll be interested and they want to know more, and they're like, you become a mentor to these people. So don't be hiding your light under a bushel, because it's like, that light can bring out the light in other people, and that can be a beautiful thing. You can spread the love here. Let's see, we also have the King of Pentacles. Yes, getting down, getting serious, being very business-minded, knowing what it is you want, or again, that's what this person is going to bring. There could be somebody who maybe sees what you do and is very interested in it, and maybe wants to even support it. like as a sponsor, somebody who wants to encourage you. This is very much, holy fucking shit, are you kidding me? We have the Empress here, guys. Are you kidding me? And I was talking about, like, you have the Empress energy in your charms. And here she is. She's coming out. Like, yeah, you guys can birth something amazing. You have a creative, beautiful idea. And once you start it, you'll be surprised how many followers, how many supporters, how many partners come in to want to help you build this thing. Because they believe in your vision. Because you believe in it first. We also have, oh my God, look at that. We have the World card here. Yeah, the world is at your fingertips. This is the cosmic egg. You guys are in this cosmic egg right now, and you can hatch, you can burst out of it, and it will happen, and it will be, again, amazing. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, again, charity, success, again, sharing the wealth around. What you give is what you get. You birth this creation, this thing, and you put it out there in the universe, and it's like people will like it, and they will want to, they'll find enjoyment from it. And because they find enjoyment and peace from it and excitement or whatever, it's like that will inspire them, and they'll want to support you back in return. So it's like, I feel like a message of like all your needs will be met. And then we also have, look at this, we have the Three of Cups. So it's like, yeah, it's, there could be a lot going on in this particular week with connections and networking, networking opportunities, new friends, new colleagues, people who, again, are going to see your vision. They're going to want to support it. Celebration, just make sure, as a little warning, don't be partying too much. Because you don't want to overindulge. But it's like, I feel like this is really, really good energy. If you claim this energy and you claim this message and you work at this, it's like beautiful things will manifest. So let's see what areas of like your natal chart are going to be highlighted in this particular week. So again, these might be things you want to look at in your natal chart, but we have Aries. We have Aries energy coming through, the radical. They're going to shake your shit up. Active, self-starting. That's what you guys need to work at. You have to be the self-starter here. Daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, competitive. It's, you know what? It's not selfish to go after your dreams. It's not selfish to want something and work very hard to gain it. Again, I feel like, also, don't be afraid of competition, because you know what? Everything in life is going to be competition. Hey, you want to start a YouTube channel? Well, you're going to be in competition with all the other people who have a YouTube channel trying to get out there, trying to make a name for themselves and, you know, sharing their content and their message. But that's just how it is. But again, what makes the difference is what you bring to the table. And what you bring to the table is you. What is unique about you? What is your energy? Everybody's energy is unique and special, and you activating and claiming that energy is what makes you entertaining. I feel like is also an important message for some of you. It's like some of you really have high class tastes. Like, I feel like you guys are moving into this new phase, and it's like you like things that are pretty. Like, I don't know why. Like, you like luxury, and it's like, I don't know why, for some reason, like some of you, like, some of you like want like a sugar daddy, papakatsu, and yeah, like you guys could maybe get that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like some of you could maybe, if that's what you're looking for, like you could find an opportunity for that. You might not find that opportunity in your local area. I'm just going to throw that out there, because we do have the world present. But also, I feel like some of you want to be your own sugar daddy. Like, you want to have all the money and all the glam, and you can achieve it for yourself. And it's like, you don't need nobody to, you know, rely on. Like, you don't need somebody else to give you the money like you want. You make your own money kind of thing. I don't know why that's coming in. But, like, again, the key here is to be a self-starter, be assertive, be bossy, have your mission, say your mission statement, and just like be on brand. It's like what I get. Like, what is your brand? Who are you? Like, what do you want to present to others? Maybe some of you have tattoos. Maybe some of you want to be a tattoo artist. I don't know. Or like a model. I don't know. You like that adrenaline rush is what I'm getting. But we also have here square with challenge, because of course. So again, you definitely want to look at your natal chart and see where you have squares. because there could be a lot of significance in what's currently happening for you in these 2 weeks that are reflected in these squares, or maybe even in your like progress chart, or maybe in your transits or something. But creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. So I feel like for you guys to, it's like if you want to start these things and you want to claim this power, it's like you have to face the challenges. And you can overcome the challenges, but again, I feel like that key is that self-starting. So let's see what else we got here. So we have the miniature poodle dog, and look at that. It has a blue fucking ribbon on it. It's like, yeah, it's like you want the ribbons, you want the gold crown. It's like you want that to be the king of the hill kind of thing. So we have 3 of autumn. So your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. Exactly. You just got to shine your light. It's there, and you can be so successful. Again, you want your best career, you want your best life, you have to follow your passions and don't give a flying fuck what anybody's fucking opinion about it is. Because you know what? Why they might shoot out their mouth and they might try to degrade what it is you want to do is because they're too afraid to follow their own passions, and so they're jealous. Okay? Like, my current progress Aries sun right now is coming out like, fuck it. You know? Like, fucking do you. You know what? Be sparky. Be fiery. We also have your contradictions all over the place. We got the Hermit. But actually the Hermit kind of makes sense because it's like, it's a message of you guys just like focusing on you right now, not giving a fuck about anybody else. I know that sounds kind of mean, but it's like, when I say that, it's like, obviously you still care about the connections and the people close to you, the people who actually support you. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like, who are the people who truly support you and love you and want to see you succeed? Give your time to those people. Don't give a fuck about anybody else who tries to tear you down or make you feel bad about what it is you're working at. Even if it's something crazy, like maybe some of you want to be an exotic dancer or like a pole dancer or like something very out there. It's like, but you want to do it because you like it. And it's like, it has nothing to do with maybe something else, but it's like other people might judge it because it's like, or like this whole starving artist thing. It's like that came through as well. It's like, no, just no. Say no to the stereotypes. Say no to the bullshit, because guess what? You can actually go the distance. But anyway, with the Hermit, it's the firefly. So it's that bright, sparky light that's, you know, it's fleeting and it's beautiful. So when it comes through, when that light shows, take advantage of it. Follow that light. Take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. Like, I feel like that's a big thing for you guys as well. It's like you can be a beacon to others and inspire other people. And it's like, once you claim this power of yours, it's like, yeah, people are just going to be drawn to you like a moth to a flame, or again, the fireflies to each other's light. It's like, it's just going to happen. And so, in fact, for your spirit guide coming through for these 2 weeks, we got Radha with Soul Flame. Exactly, your soul flame here. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Like, yeah, there's some beautiful relationships that can come through. If you heal these aspects of yourself that you need to claim. And that's part of understanding the squares within your natal chart. Because again, these are the things that might be blocking you or causing the tensions or the challenges. If you understand what is going on with those squares, you can learn how to overcome them. So let's see, for your moon cards here, we got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. That makes so much fucking sense. Yes, you are being tested right now. You're being tested to see how much you want it. How do you want that really beautiful, profitable future for yourself? Then are you committed to following your passions no matter how tough the challenges get, no matter how much naysayers might come in? Are you willing to take the risk? Because if you are, you're going to burst out of that fucking cosmic egg like a beautiful swan, and you're just going to be dancing all over these motherfuckers, okay? We also got luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. I do get a little bit of that Sagittarius energy here as well. That makes sense now. Because, you know, Sagittarius are very, like, how do I explain Sagittarius? Like, they want to do their thing, you know, kind of. They're a mutable fire sign, so it's a very unique kind of energy. But yeah, luck is on your side. Like, it's there, guys. You just have to claim it. So let's see what else we got here. We also have Gaia with nurturing. Yeah, nurture your dreams. Put in that breath of life. Like, you can literally make your creations move. And the key is you breathing the life into it. Your dreams can live if you breathe the life into it. Nurture it. Nurture yourself. Take time out to pamper yourself, and don't give a fuck. It's like, you spend a lot of time to present yourself. You like to dress up to the nines every single day, even if you're going to the grocery store. Don't give a fuck if anybody tries to argue with you about it. It's like, well, that's you live your life, I'm going to live my life kind of thing. We also have the stag. Look, pride and leadership. You guys can be amazing leaders. And again, you need to show pride for what it is that you're passionate about. Again, you don't want to become like egotistical or narcissistic or anything like that. But it's like, you can have and show pride for what you're proud of about yourself, what you love about yourself, what you love about what you do. Having pride for those things is a good thing. Again, everything in moderation. And we have this, oh my fucking God, that is so fucking weird. What was it I was just saying? Like, you're gonna hatch out of that egg like a beautiful swan. And we literally have the fucking swan queen. How the fuck? Okay. Transformation, intuition, and patience. Again, have patience with yourself. You're not an ugly duckling. You are a beautiful fucking swan, and you are going to dance. Again, I'm going to say you're going to dance all over these motherfuckers is what I'm getting. So it's like, yeah, the transformation is happening. It is there. Claim it. I just keep getting that. Claim this power. Claim your soul, because it is there. You just have to have a little bit of patience. It's going to take a little bit more inner work, a little more ironing out the little hiccups and the challenges, but it's like, it's there. You can do it. So as far as your love messages for these 2 weeks, we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Exactly. If any of you are like worried about if you're going to find love, if you're going to find connections, and romantic or otherwise, it's like, it's all there. You bring the love to the table. What really came to mind there is, you bring the love to the table, honey. And it's like, I don't know. I just get this sense that you guys are just, you're creators, and it's like, you have all these beautiful ideas and these beautiful dreams, and it's like, you can weave this tapestry and bring everybody together with your own, your loving heart. We also have here, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Exactly. We have card 11 here. So, yeah, again, claim that stag energy. You are strong. You are the king of the forest here. And it's like, you can really guide others, I feel like, by claiming your strength, and by, again, realizing that love is not denied to you. It is everywhere. You just have to be willing to see it in all its various forms. Love is not always in a way that you may currently be conceptualizing it. Let's see what your final messages are here. So we have Ciarra with Web of All Life. And we have the Time Garden. You have time. And we have Thoth with Wisdom. So what I'm getting here is, it's the web of life. You have time. Everything is within divine timing. It's like, everything your experience is like this beautiful web that is your life and your world, and what you chose for yourself along this, in this incarnation. It's like, everything has a specific time and a specific way it's going to happen. So again, you just have to realize that it's like, time is not this linear thing for you. Time is a web. Everything is happening kind of all at once, even though it may not feel that way, but it is. And like, your soul is this own, like, it's divinely connected to the flow of everything. And it's like, you can tap into, I feel like some of you can even like see into the future. You can see into the past. Like, time is irrelevant for you. Time stands still. Like, it's not time. Time is not affecting you. You are affecting time through your choices, if that makes sense. And with Thoth here with Wisdom, I feel like a key thing for you guys is to study it up more. When you're in this hermit mode, take that time to study more, to invest more, investigate more, look in a book, look online, learn more about your chosen field, learn more about your craft, expand more, every little step at a time. It's like the bricks building your tower. Every brick is worth putting in that time. No little amount of information is wasted in learning. Spiders, because for some of you, spider could be a significant guide here. It's like it spends a lot of time in building that web, and the reason they do it is because it's going to pay off. So sorry guys, my recording totally cut off a bunch of that I was saying there, but basically the point I was getting at is like the spider spends a lot of time to build that web, and it pays off in the long run because not only is it a home for them, but it's also a way for them to capture their food. So again, I feel like that for you guys, that's very significant, and it's also a big part of why it's important for you to network right now, because it's like every little connection you make is building up your web, and it's going to help to support you in the long run. So if that makes sense. So anyway, before my recording decides to cut out again, I hope that this resonated for you guys and that you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to help support the channel in any way or fashion, please do check out all the various links down below, especially for my Patreon, because there's a lot of exclusive, fun content over there that you guys can take advantage of. And of course, information about personal readings are down below as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, all of you picked pile 3 here with this rose quartz piece. We're going to go ahead and, as always, jump in by looking at what you need to know from the charms for these last 2 weeks of August, from the date of the 16th to the 29th. So what does my group 3 need to know? Okay, so not a ton of charms here, but we got a big old piece of amethyst here. So definitely highly emphasizing your third eye chakra here in these 2 weeks. Listen to your intuition. This is kind of collective message that is coming up here quite a bit for this week. Let's see what else we have. Let things come to you. We have love is an experience of infinity. The gate to happiness is self-compassion. We also have we are born wise, we are born complete. And we have use your head to live with heart. So I definitely feel like there are things happening in the ethers. There are things in the works. You just can't see them, but you can sense that they're happening, but you can't. I feel like some of you are kind of questioning, like, am I going insane? Am I crazy? It's like, I feel these things, but it's like, and there's like these signs and these synchronicities. It's like, is all of this real? Is this seriously happening? It's like, is this going to happen? Like, I feel like you guys are worrying about these kind of things. And it's like, you need to kind of, I'm just going to say, like, shut the fuck up and just relax a little bit. It's going to come. It's going to come when it's ready. All right, it's going to come when it's time, and there's nothing you worrying or freaking out and questioning yourself if you're crazy or something is going to change that. You're not going crazy. The signs and securities are there because you're noticing them. If you're noticing them and you're feeling them, then they're real. They're there. Don't be doubting your own feeling or your own intuition, because then that just blocks the manifestation from happening even faster. We also have this bottle here with the turquoise, so definitely do not bottle up your emotions. Do not bottle up what you need to communicate. Do not bottle up the need to heal. Like, if you need to do these things, then just do it. Do not bottle it up. I also feel like it might be beneficial for some of you to work with potions, or even like getting a tiny little bottle like this, like a charm, and filling it up with essential oils or stones or whatever it is, salt, something that is protective for you, or something that helps you to strengthen your intuition. Like these little, I forget what I'm trying to think of, like the term for these magic, like little magic bottles essentially. Yeah, there's something growing. It's in early stages, but it's there. You know, some of you need to indulge a little bit, I feel like, in this week. Like, give yourself a little treat. Some of you are definitely witches who picked this pile, and it's like you're working on manifesting something. We have peace. You're going to find your peace of mind. Like, I feel like you guys have the power. It's like you guys, You are powerful. You know you're powerful. You know you have this intuitive gift. You know you are a witch. You just do not doubt it. I also feel like some of you in these 2 weeks should really spend some time to update your wardrobe, actually. Again, indulge a little bit. Throw out things that are ratty that you never wear. Go donate them. Do something like that. Clear out your closet so that you can make room for more beautiful, luxurious things. I mean, it's like you guys can be adaptable. It's like, you know, okay, because we have the starfish here. What I'm trying to get at with the starfish is like a starfish can cut off one of its limbs, can be cut off, but it can grow it back. Like, I feel like that's how you guys are. You have a golden heart. You are very, very lucky. You are very abundant. I feel like the Fae are particularly interested in you guys. They might even mess around with you a little bit, but it's like they like you. They like your energy, and it's like you guys should do more to celebrate them. Leave out little offerings, make little sacred spaces for them. Like if you're out walking out in nature and you see trash or something, or along the beach, like pick up the trash, pick it up, just be of service to nature, and nature will reward you back. The Fae, the nature spirits, it's like they really like you is what I'm getting. It's like they see a good heart in you, and it's like, while they might tease you, they might hide your things sometimes. You might lose your keys and then suddenly it pops up, or maybe you lose a piece of jewelry and you don't know where it is, and then suddenly it comes back to you. It's like they like to do these kind of games because that's their nature. But it's because they favor you and they want you to pay more attention to things, I feel like, as well. So let's go ahead and dive into your cards here and look at your tarot for these 2 weeks. So let's see. We have the 8 of Cups. Look at that. We have the white stag. It's very, very magical happenings are here. Like there's beautiful chances of things. There's beautiful miracles. And I get the sense of like, it's good to move away from the things that are no longer serving you. It's like, if you feel called to lead a certain path, do a certain thing, do it, because it's going to lead to beautiful success is what I'm getting here as well. Let's see what else we got. Look, we got the Star. It's all going to come together. It's rejuvenating. It's hope. It's faith. Have hope. Wish upon a star. The 7 stars, the Pleiades, Sirius. It's like you guys are star seeds. You have this power within you. You can connect to these otherworldly beings from the stars, from the inter pockets of dimensions. It's like they're speaking to you. You dream about them sometimes. They come through. There's history there for you guys. You're falling back into your history. There's like again, the pool of water. You're stepping into the pool of water. There's more underneath the water than you see. We also have the Hangman here. So yeah, you're a butterfly in a chrysalis. Again, the Fae here are like, they're messing with you. They're teasing you. They're pushing you in a direction because they want to see you hatch. Even though it may look like you're about to fall into a precipice of despair and destruction, it's like they've got your back. Again, I just get the sense they like you. We also have the King of Cups. And this is really, really fucking crazy. We got the Queen of Cups as well. This is a group that's got some divine soulmates here. There's divine love connections. It may not have manifested yet for you guys. It may not be around you, but it's divinely guided. Like, you guys are connected. You're meant to come together. This connection is very, very strong. And again, that might be part of why you guys are like questioning, because it's like you feel this connection. And again, your guides, your spirits, the Fae, they might be like showing you hints and signs and trying to help you with this. But it's like, again, I feel like you guys are a very, very emotionally intelligent group. You're very, very intuitive. And so is your other person. Your other half is here. Your other half is coming through. They're tapping in. And you're tapping into them. Neither one of you are crazy. I feel like maybe like one or two of you both are watching this same video. You are both receiving the same message at the same time. You guys have a similar link. There's something that you guys are both connected to. Maybe it's an online group. Maybe it's a specific social media. You're both on there. You're both looking at the same content. You guys are so close yet so far apart. Interesting. Let's see what else. Oh, wow. Look, we got the 7 of Swords here. And I kind of like this one because I don't know, it feels connected to the pentacles for me because of the way this imagery is right here, but it's like, I love that we have like this little, it's like a little devil in the boat. It's like, I don't know, like for you guys, like the devil energy here is kind of a funny energy. It doesn't feel like a bad energy. It feels like this is like a devilish trickster. This is the Fae. They're rocking your boat, but they're doing it on purpose because it's like, one, it's fun for them, and two, it's to help you along. Like there's something playful about the energy here. There's like something playful in the danger. I don't know why. Like the devil's rocking the boat. Sail out there, be independent, do your thing, follow your path. The snakes in the water will reveal themselves always, but you have guides around you to protect you. You won't get bitten. I don't know. Let's see. And last one we have here, we have the Page of Swords. Very communicative group as well. Like, I feel like you guys, here, let me move these so you guys can see. Like, there's definitely a lot of creativity here as well, because again, we got like the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Very intuitive, very emotional. I feel like, again, there are witches in this group, other tarot readers, writers, doctors, healers, musicians came to mind as well, artists. Like there's a heavy group here of people who deal a lot with communicating a message in various different mediums and forms. Or again, there's a group here who deal a lot with healing and rejuvenating others, interest in the fitness industry as well. But it's like, I feel like there's an important message here of you guys watching what you say and do, and watch who you say and do it to, because again, there might be snakes in the water. And so you don't want to reveal certain things to certain people because they could take advantage of those. And again, I feel like that's a warning for both of you. But I feel like when you two come together, it's like you're an unstoppable force. And you guys are like, again, you're these perfect completing partners. You're both independent and you work on your own very well. But together, it's like you could kind of fucking rule the world is what I'm getting the sense here as well. So holy fucking shit. I'm already seeing... So I also pulled some cards here for like what part, and again, that feels a lot like heavy future stuff. Like for these 2 weeks, it's like there's definitely portions of this coming up in this week. And again, working on what it is you're trying to manifest, going after these things. It's like you're working on this plan is what I'm getting here. So again, be careful who you spill the beans to. But we also have some natal chart information. So these might be things highlighted in your natal chart right now at this current time. Transits, progress charts, all that, yada, yada, yada. So what we got here, it's so fucking crazy. We got the 7th house with relating. Are you fucking kidding me? Because again, like I feel like the strong love connection here thing, partnership, partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. So this house is ruled by Libra, so Libra energy could be present as well. Also, with this connection, I mean, this could not be a love connection. I mean, it could be a partnership, a business partnership, a really strong friendship. I mean, it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean it's like a sexual love relationship or anything, but it could be. It could be all of those things and wrapped up in one beautiful little fucking package just for you. But anyway... Yeah, it's like there's a lot here that has to do with you guys are working towards this perfect equilibrium for yourself. You're finding this balance. And again, it's kind of scary because again, certain things are going to fall out of your life and other things are going to stay and things are going to transform, things are going to mutate. But it's all part of the fun. It's part of the devil rocking the boat. It's just what I keep going with. It's like this fucking little shit. It's just like he's just like funny. I don't know why. Like he's devilish. He's a trickster, but he's like he's a trickster with a heart of gold. Okay, let's put it that way. Like he may seem like a fucking asshole and he might do shitty things, but it's like at the end of the day, after the shit and all the trickstery things have happened, it's like you realize you're in a better place than you were before because you just went with it. You had fun with it. You chased down the devil and it led you to a place that you wanted to be actually because you're following your free will. So we also have Uranus with revolution. So Aquarian energy is coming through here, which makes sense because we've got the star here. That is what the planet that rules Aquarius. So breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, lightning. Yeah, like the unexpected are coming. Lightning. Lightning might be a very significant totem for you guys who picked this particular pile. I also feel like, yeah, you are breakthrough. You're making breakthroughs. You are very original. You have original ideas. You are awakening. Through your awakening, you're connecting more to people who are a part of your soul tribe. Let's see what else. We also got Jupiter with expansion. Enthusiasm, this is your luck. This is that good luck coming through. Enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking, travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, and potential. You guys have so much fucking potential to expand, to do something amazing. Like, I feel like you guys have very specific soul missions, and you're doing it in a very specific way. Maybe from other people on the outside, it doesn't seem like what you're doing is a very big deal, or it's like, in their opinion, but it's like they don't realize, they don't see the depth of what you're doing yet. Let's see what else we got here. So, we have the koala coming through for you guys. So, thoroughly thinking things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to a resolution, but meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. So it's like, don't be overthinking things, but it's like, do your meditation, do your prayer work, and just listen and receive the messages. And again, you have very good intuition, so trust that intuition. We have Aquarian, Neptunian energy, Piscean energy. We have Libra energy. We have a lot of air and water energy coming through in this particular reading. So let's see. What else we have? We have deer. Yeah, and look, we have the deer here. So that makes a lot of sense. So sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. And this is, you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or a close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So I think this is kind of like the Page of Cups here. This is kind of the energy. So again, you're starting something new, something creative. You're very passionate about, you're very excited about. And again, we have this opportunity for some of you with this very new, strong romantic relationship, or again, a very powerful friend who you're going to have that you're going to be bonded with for the rest of your life. This is like your ride or die bitch. Okay. Like that's what this is. And, again, there's going to be a lot of messages coming through, through your psychic gifts. They're very emotional messages. You might be feeling and picking up on the emotions of this other person, even if you haven't met yet. We also have here the Dachshund dog. Yeah, a wiener dog. It's a fucking wiener dog, okay? Procrastination and worrying about others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're open, or actually, I don't know why I read that as open. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. So see, exactly, like you guys do not worry about what anybody else is thinking or what they're saying. This is a big collective message coming up in this reading, but it's like, again, those kind of worries and that kind of procrastination and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, again, following your truest path here with the Eight of Cups, is blocking you from reaching this point. It's keeping you stagnant and stuck. So it's like it should not be a choice between your desires and another. It's like you have to follow your own desires and make yourself happy, or you can never make somebody else happy. So again, trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance. Do not think you're crazy. Follow it. If you decide to go out on the water all by yourself with just a simple sail and a rocky boat, then that's what you must do. That is your mission. Go out and send your message. So for your spirit guides coming through for these 2 weeks, we got Cypress Bay with Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. So obviously for some of you, there's still a little bit of shadow work to do. But again, I feel like you're awakening, you're ascending, you're moving more into your true self by following your passions and what it is that lights you up inside. That lightning, that inner lightning is coming through. We also have Charity with prayer and contemplation. That goes back to that meditation and that prayer. You guys should be doing that regularly. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. So again, don't be so caught up in your head thinking through all your worries. It's like you can connect to, you have this intuition, you have this guide, you have these fae around you, these angels, whatever you want to put it. They're here, they're with you. You can connect higher and, you know, receive messages and guidance and help through them. So next up, we have your moon cards here. What we have is working through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. And we have prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. See, if you just work through the fears, the doubt, the paralysis, the procrastination, the worry, you face these fears. You face your fear of maybe failure. You face your fear that you're crazy or something. Like, you face these things and you overcome them, and then bam, the prosperity is there. It is before you. It is coming your way. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to face the fears and overcome them, and then you can claim this prosperity for sure. Let's see what else we have here. We also have we have ebb and flow, the ocean. You guys are very connected to the ocean. This other person might live across the ocean, or they might really be they might also very much connect with the ocean, that element. But with this ebb and flow, it's like that's just life. Everything is an ebb and the flow. The tide comes in, the tide goes out. The prosperity comes in, the prosperity goes out. It's all, you know, give and take. It's all rest and action. You know, everything has reaction and a rest period. We also have the island with solitude. I feel like you guys, you need time to be able to disconnect from all the chatter and life around you and kind of find your sacred space so that you can really work and cultivate this baby, this project, which is like your baby here. The solitude is important for you as well. We also have, wow. Like, I feel like this is, like, there is a little bit here about career, but for you, it's about everything. It's about your destiny. It's about love. Love is infinity. This is your love. This is your passion, and this is going to lead you to the love. I'm just going to say the love of your lifetime is what I'm getting. It's like it is your other soul half. And let's see, we have the hungry ghost with obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. See, this is part of the fear. You cannot give in to scarcity mindset. You cannot give into a lack mindset. And look, we have the fae featured here. Again, they're here. They're with you. Do not become a hungry ghost. Do not be feeding and dreaming and wanting this thing, but then never doing it because you're scared. Like, face the fear, do the thing, and do not believe in a lack mindset. You have everything you need. You can do it. You can achieve it. Do not hold back anymore. And for your love message, even though like this whole entire thing is almost like a love message, we also have, look at this, it's so beautiful. We have the unicorn. You are limitless. This is your unicorn. You can do anything you choose. Exactly. The power is all with you. You can achieve all of this. It is within your grasp. You are limitless. Your possibilities are limitless. You are a unicorn. You can achieve it. Let's see. And your final messages here. So this is so crazy. I'm going to show these two before I show the other two because holy fucking shit. I see the thing. I'm just like, okay, but these two are kind of odd. And I'm going to explain why. Because again, keep in mind, we have that knight, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups together. And then look at this. We have Dristan with look beneath the surface. And then we have the Lady Alfreda with justice will prevail. And isn't this just wild? Look at the imagery here. They look like almost mirror images of each other. Sure, they're unique and different in their own way, but they're also like totally connected. They're very, very similar in the way they look. Granted, that's part of just because it's the same artist who did these two, clearly. But it's like your other half is here. They're with you. They're mirroring you. It's interesting. They both have a dragon with them. This is like the energy. One is more like a Western looking dragon. The other is more of an Eastern looking dragon. Maybe there's something about the West versus the East here. Also, when I see these two rings, it just makes me think of the Court of Thorn and Roses series with the, what are they called? The Illyrians? The Illyrians? Because they have wings like this. So, I don't know. But anyway, kind of looking at the messages here. Obviously, witches are in this group. But we have justice will prevail and look beneath the surface. There's so much beneath the surface here. Oh, my ear just went out and it's ringing really, really bad. Holy shit. There's a lot beneath the surface here. And again, we have this water and this pond imagery. It's like dive deeper. It's all in there. All the answers are there. I also feel like, yeah, again, justice will prevail. Anybody has done you wrong in the past, karma will come back around. Justice, the truth will prevail. The truth is here. The truth is under the surface. You can tap into it. And look, we even have this pond. It's like that island sitting in that sea of water. And the other two cards, it's really crazy because, again, that 7 of Swords I was talking about, the devil rocking the boat, the trickster. You got fucking Loki with play. And then you got Alpuch with fear. Look, overcome the fear. Overcome the fear. Play with your fear. Play with the fear. Overcome. See the truth within the fear and play with it. Claim it. Do not fear it. And instead, make it your bitch. Okay, that's just what I'm getting here. It's like, do not be afraid of the rocky waters sometimes. It's like you can sail through the sea no matter what. You have this power about you. Claim it. You become the trickster of your life and nothing will tear you down is what I'm getting here. So that is everything I'm seeing for this particular group. So if this resonated, if this made sense, if you enjoyed this, please do leave a like, comment down below, and please do, if you'd like to help support the channel in any way, because it does help greatly in the growth of this channel and the continued work that I produce here for you guys, definitely do check out my Patreon. There's a lot of exclusive content that I'm putting over there. More, it's just, I'm working on it. I'm building more. More is being posted all the time. So if you guys want to be a part of that growth, play a role in what it is that I produce here and, you know, get sneak peeks of things, definitely do check that out. And of course, if you want to book a private reading, all that information is also down below. So thank you all so much for watching and I will see you. Those of you picked the 4th and final pile here, we're going to go ahead and start off with your charms to see what you need to know for these next 2 weeks and, you know, anything else here for the future. Let's see. All right. Oh boy, you guys got a lot of letters this time. Let's move this aside a little bit more. Okay, so you guys, so we got like the lapis lazuli kind of sodalite-ish piece here. So obviously this is about, I feel like, speaking your truth. Speak out more. You have words to say. You have Empress energy to fucking commit to embrace. Like, you can create. You can be vibrant. You can be fertile. You have fertility about you. Let's see. We have a W. We have a Y. Don't question why. Just, wow. Don't question why. Just do the thing is what came through. We have an I. We have a D. We have a V. We have an E. We have an R. Diver. Dive deeper. Find out the why. Dive deeper. And, you know, it's not always about the how. It's about why. Why do you do the things you do? Why do you love the things that you do? Why do you want to create this thing? Why do you want to do X, Y, and Z? Like, ask yourself these things. Do you believe? Endurance and persistence will be rewarded. Like, the more you work at, the more you believe in yourself, the more it will come about. We also have cooking is easy. Doing dishes is the hard part. Exactly. You guys are, you're halfway there is what I'm getting. So we have every beat of your heart is the rhythm of your soul. And we also have your greatest happiness is based on the warmth of your heart. We have the dolphin here with the little squishy ball. Definitely be more playful. There's changing seasons. The autumn is important. Cleanse and clarify your mind. There's a lot of beautiful opportunities. I heart mom. Maybe there's something you need to work out through with your mom. There's some past trauma there maybe for some of you. Again, you're another group that has a story within you. Read more. Discover what's in the written word. Learn more. I also feel like some of you, maybe you're writing a story, you're writing a book, you want to write something. Listen to your intuition. There's higher wisdom here. For sure, higher education maybe for some of you. Why do you want it? Why? Answer that question. Definitely there's an unexpected gift coming through. Your guides, the Fae might be here guiding you a little bit. Definitely take the opportunity to play and enjoy. Be more exuberant, excited. channel everything that you've experienced, the good and the bad, into what you write for yourself. Even if you never show what you write to anybody else, that is just going to be very therapeutic for you and working through the issues that you're still holding on to is what I'm getting. So you need to work on embracing your feminine aspect. There's things there that need to be healed. So let's see about your other cards here for the week. And so look at that. We got the Queen of Wands, confidence, the Witch of the deck, power, beauty, charisma. She attracts and she creates. We also have the Magician, master manifestors here. You have all the power, you have all the tools. You just need to put it all together and believe. We also have the Five of Coins. What's blocking you is a lack mindset. Whether if you don't have the like your body literally can't withstand something or doesn't have the physical strength, then work on it, improve it. Eat cleaner, exercise regularly, make sure you're taking care of your health so that you can be the best version of you. If you're coming from a lack mindset, if you don't have enough money, then work harder to gain the money. Do every little step you can because you have all the tools to do it. Don't fall into a lack mindset. Do not give up on yourself. We also have, look at this, we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot here about working with women. Feminine energy, again, the relationship with your mother, a sister, a grandmother. There's something important here. You guys can be really, really plentiful, bountiful, fertile. You have the charisma, you have the foundation. You can become a really badass bitch is what I'm getting here, regardless of what your gender is. But it's like you have to work through these issues of a lack mindset. And what is it that you're still holding on to? What are you giving away your power to with the devil here? The devil can be a really beneficial energy if you claim it. What I mean by that is like the devil can be highly creative, highly inventive, very much in that power of confidence, and also just like sexually powerful, of course. But the issue is realizing that it is your own power. It's not something out of your control. Again, what are you chaining yourself to? What addictions are you giving into? That are affecting maybe your physical health or how it is you believe about yourself in the future. It's like, again, the power is all within you. The devil doesn't control you. You control yourself. You have free will and you make the physical decisions that you do. It's not somebody else doing it to you. It's you doing it to yourself is what I'm getting here. Holy shit. And for the cards I pull in regards to like your natal chart here. So again, look for these things in your natal chart, in your progress, your transits, whatever. We have Capricorn, and this is what the devil is. The devil is the Capricorn energy. It's the boss. Serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. You guys have to be more disciplined with yourself because you can become the boss of your own destiny here. I feel like, again, reclaiming your feminine aspect, integrating that more, working through any issues that you might hold with that, you become more powerful. Look, we also have more earth energy here. So much earth energy. We have Taurus, the bombshell. Earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. There's nothing wrong in giving into the passions that you have. There's nothing wrong in giving into desire. Again, everything in moderation. You have full control. And then we have Chiron with healing. Again, you guys need to heal this shit. Because once you heal this shit, you become the Magician. You become the Queen of Wands. You become the Queen of Pentacles. And you can rock the fucking boat. So, Chiron. Healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues. Maybe this is you have inherited health issues that come from your mother's side of the family. Self-doubt, generational trauma. Maybe there's generational trauma on your mother's side of the family. Whoever is the feminine aspect in your family, that line might have some generational trauma that needs to be healed and worked, and you can stop the bus with you. Like, you can heal this family trauma and ancestral history through your choices, making better choices. And I have my hands like this, and I feel like a lot of warm, hot energy with it like this. Like, through prayer. Prayer can do a lot for you guys. I feel like you have a lot of power within your hands. Maybe Reiki is something that would be very important for you. The lily is featured here. Lily is all about your sexuality. Forgive your sexuality. Forgive those who judged you for your sexuality. Claim that. Claim your sexuality and embrace it and love it. Shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. Heal the pain. Claim your superpowers. Let's see what else we have here. We also have the Queen of Autumn, which I want to say is like the queen. Let's see. Thoughtful, caring, creative, and ingenious. This is like the Queen of Pentacles, I think. The Belgian hare. So you will be given advice that's both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. Focus only upon the positive in every situation or person. Again, do not be in a lack, pessimistic mindset, negative mindset. Be in a positive mindset, because there's a lot of good advice that can be given to you if you just open up to it. And again, you might not always like the advice that's given, but it's for your highest good. We also have here the Prince of Winter, which is like, I think, the Prince of Swords. So decisive, focused, driven, impulsive, thoroughbred horse. Get ready for progress to speed up. This situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. Very much that energy is coming through, because that's this very earthy energy. It's very practical. It's very grounded. It's very set in foundations. It's like, it's not no sense fucking wishy-washy stuff. It's like, you got to be serious, you got to be disciplined, and you got to be prepared for what is coming, because you can claim a lot of power through it. For your guides here, oh, look, we got Joan of Arc with voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. And I was talking about that. You guys need to release any fear you have about speaking out for yourself and for others, for what you believe in. You have a very important purpose here, and you need to first heal so you can claim that. We also have Dharma unfolding with, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Be patient with yourself. Healing is not a fast process. It may take you years, but as long as you're doing the work, every little step, every little day will get better. It really will. But again, it's a slow, steady process. So we also have here for your moon cards, we have adjustments are required with the third quarter moon, and we have confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. Holy fucking shit. We're talking about these last 2 weeks of August, and we have a new moon in Leo on the 19th. So that day is really, really important, and this new moon energy is vital. You need to make adjustments and set very focused, specific goals and manifestations, because we got the Magician here, for what it is you want for your future on this new moon. Set it, release, and work on healing. Again, confidence is what the Queen of Wands is all about. She is confident. She's got that solar plexus, that sacral chakra lit the fuck up. You guys need to work on that as well. So let's see what else we have. Oh my God. Look at that. We got wake up call with tsunami. So yes, you guys are being awakened. It's time to wake up and realize what it is that you need to work through and what you need to release. We got the meadow with vulnerability. We have the iceberg with submerge. And we have the full moon with completion. The moon cycles are very important here because we've got the full moon there as well. So it's like, yes, it's like you need to wake up. You need to be more vulnerable with yourself. You need to look deeper and find those submerged, unhealed parts of yourself. And you need to, again, you need to work on healing this, work through the vulnerability. And once you do, you will get to this point of completion, of completing that cycle so that you can begin anew and start living your true highest self and highest life. We also have here the Rainbow Prince with compensation and perseverance. Like there is this beautiful rainbow. The angels are here. They're guiding you. I also feel like lightning is important for this group as well. And I feel like there's a spark and inspiration. It's like beautiful possibilities are before you guys if you claim it. Again, I feel like this is like your ancestors. You have angels who are specifically ancestors from the past who are wanting to help you and to heal you because you have a mission to heal other people on this earth. You have to persevere. You cannot give up on yourself. I feel like some of you, maybe like one or two of you, have thought about suicide before. But you must persevere. You can get through it. Again, reach out for help and the correct resources if you do have those kind of thoughts or feelings. There are people out there who can help you through it. You're not alone, is what I was getting as well. So we also have here the hawk with omens, messages. And we have the Raven with magic, coincidence, and synchronistic events. And we have the Bee with luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. This is crazy because it's all air. It's all creatures of the air, the element of the air. You literally have synchronistic events and messages, and I'm getting chills. It got 11 and 10 and 16. There are synchronicities coming to you. There are things that just seem like coincidences are not coincidences. There are important omens and messages from your guides to help you in persevering, and give you luck, moments of luck, to help you be industrious and to help you find that victory for yourself. There are resources around you. There is community that you can find. Let's see about your love messages. So your love message for these 2 weeks is speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So this is all about practicing gratitude as well. Say loving words to yourself. Get up every day, and we have that moon present. Get up, look yourself straight in the eyes in the mirror, and say something you love about yourself every single day. Get into like a power stance and do this practice every single day and believe it. Find something on the fly every single day that you love about yourself and say it to yourself in the mirror. Maybe repeat it like 3 times, like a mantra. Again, prayer is important for you guys. So our final cards here, we have the Listener with sacred silence. We also have Ainin and the Guardian, born innocent. And we have, how do you say this? Chengon with be light of the heart. So I feel like, yeah, you guys, you have very beautiful, very pure, very innocent souls. And it's like you really want to do good and do well. And maybe some of you have been like people pleasers in a way. It's like you want people just to love you and to understand you. And sometimes you give up a lot of your own self. And I feel like sometimes you stay silent when really you need to speak up. There's a balance here between when it's time to be silent and listening to the silence of your own soul versus being silent in a situation that you're meant to speak up for. Because again, you have this beautiful light within you and in your heart that you can share and bring out to other people. But I feel like there's been a lot of other people in the past who have really torn you down for that light and made you silent when really you shouldn't have been silent in those situations. They should have allowed you to speak up and really shine, but they were afraid of your shine. And then we also have Typhoon with anger and rage. I feel like you guys, whether you realize it or not, like I feel like you guys are very much the group where it's like you always want to be kind and loving to other people, but it's like because of that, you bury down your own rage, your own anger, and your own sadness because you don't want to upset others. But it's like that is so detrimental to your own being. It's like you need to let that rage and that anger out in a healthy way. Go outside, go to a shooting range or like whatever, break a bunch of plates or something. It's like you need to get the rage that you've been holding on to for so long, wake up to it, let it out, and then break down and cry for the pain that you've been holding on to for so long. I feel like this is an important practice for you guys to start in these last 2 weeks, because it's like this new moon in Leo is really going to shake you up, because again, it's time for you to claim that confidence and it's time for you to speak up. So that is what I'm getting for this particular group. So if this resonated, please do drop a like down below. Tell me what you thought about this, what synchronicities you saw, all that kind of thing. And of course, if you'd like to help support this channel in any way in its continued growth, please do check out all the various links down below to social medias, information about booking private readings, and of course my Patreon, because I have a lot of additional exclusive content and things that you guys might like over there. So if you guys are interested in that, please do check it out. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.